married to. Your knowledge of the person you're married to is very key. There are three categories of men, if I may say. There's what we call a man, there's what we call a man in a man, and there's what we call a man in a woman. And they all have their characteristics. When you marry to a man, you have it all. This is the person who loves you, truly cares, and all those things. When you're married to a man in a man, that one is a monster. He believes in conflict, violence, as a solution to everything. When you're married to a man and a woman, that one is Arumamonga. He likes gossiping. Nothing developmental in that family. So when you know the kind of man or woman you're married to, it will help you to plan on the strategy on how to handle such a person peacefully.
With this meeting, the districts and the CSOs have committed to do a number of things, and I believe that we will follow up on that. And I believe that we will take the issues that we have put across very seriously. I want to thank you all for attending this meeting.
This issue, until you know that a woman does 100 things too, and you post the things she does, and you put the time, at the end of the day, you find that 90% of the time of the woman is with the family welfare, whereas the man is really doing nothing.
And on behalf of Kego District Local Government, to welcome all the delegates from different districts, from the ministry, from the cultural institution, religious institution, to come for having come for this important meeting. And I have to appreciate you, be blessed for this heart that you have taken to come to Kego. When we talk of gender-based violence, it is a problem to our community, and it is a dangerous evil that is affecting development in our community. And it is a responsibility of all of us to fight this domestic violence and then gender-based violence together. And when we look at the theme for this unite, that means we have to come together to fight this gender-based violence. In our community, they are saying violence against women and girls. But the community that we are living in at the moment, the violence that we are experiencing is not only against women and girls. Women are also tormenting men, but the problem men, they keep quiet. And that is the reason why there is high rates of suicide committed by men. Because men, they don't come out with what is frustrating them, and the only decision they make within themselves to kill, to commit suicide. That is the biggest problem, Professor. So, when you look at the commitment, SK District Local Government, we are put there, and continuous awareness in our community, and we have to involve men.
For putting off time and committing it to this fight against GBV, women and girls. Your level of commitment is shown by your presence here. Most of you have traveled over 500 kilometers to get here, people. We appreciate that. We appreciate that. That is commitment. That is commitment. And indeed, every one of you, I want to thank you for doing that. Number two, we are here because GBV exists. I would want us to go out of this place not imagining that only 16 days of activism against GBV is enough. We need to continue shining the spotlight against GBV. That I would also want us to take from here. That is a continuous process. We need to continue shining the spotlight against GBV. And number three, I want to say this. that this fight is not confined to the number of us who are here confined in this space. This fight is out there, and this fight needs collaboration. Collaboration with traditional leaders, collaboration with other actors, particularly justice, law and order sector, collaboration with the church and worship, both the places of worship. That is when we shall fight and win the war against GBV.